Bitcoin and Ethereum weekly update. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is just breaking down what I'm thinking, and I'm just kind of sharing with you this, not me creating content. I'm basically just documenting my journey and just sharing with you. If you are a beginner or at least a student or want to be a student of crypto, like where do you begin, right? What do you think? Where do I begin? How to begin something like that? Well, what you do is I would say consider surrounding yourself with experts, right? And this is why part of why I'm sharing this. I'm an affiliate with the I Am Academy. I'm looking for other like-minded people who are interested in studying digital assets and what's going to be happening with digital assets over the next 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, 20 year, 30 year. There's going to be some bananas stuff going on in this whole thing. So now's the time to get ahead of it, right? And to learn about it and be on that journey. So if you're interested in being on that journey with me, please reach out to me, send me a message. You got my phone number on the information. You can also just go ahead and join the academy if you want. The link to join the academy, and there are more than one academy. So it's the DCX Academy, stands for Digital Currency Exchange, right? So anything digital. So it's bananas. So just I encourage you, if you're interested, please reach out to me. And if you're in the academy, we'll be working together along with other experts and we can collaborate. So there's just a lot of exciting things going on. I just want to share with you, kind of point out a couple key things when it comes to trading, that there are different, I'm going to do a volume check. There are a couple of different styles of trading to be aware of. I'm just going to do a quick volume check. And they are on the screen right there. If you have, just so you know what they are. Okay. All right. And then just want to make sure the volume is working okay. So position trading, just real briefly, you're buying and holding. Maybe you're a professional. You don't want to look at the charts very often, but you learn. Just say, for example, most of us have heard of Bitcoin or Ethereum. They're the top number 1 and 2 of all the digital assets. I don't even know how many they are. There might be close to 10,000 digital assets. But the number 1 and number 2 are Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? So you may have heard of it, but just say you believe in that project, right? You believe in those two. Not saying to do or don't believe it, but say you do believe it. You buy it and you keep holding it because you believe in 10, 15, 5, 10, 15 years down there, it's going to keep going up. That's position trading. That's position trading. Swing trading, scalp trading, momentum trading, they're more, you're paying more attention. And that's, I do all four because I enjoy all four styles. I like mixing it up. I do buy and hold things. I have my position trading account. I have a swing trading account. I have a scalp trading account. And momentum trading is just anything, something good comes along and you see it, you just jump on it, you momentum trade it. I have done that. I'm open to that. I'm not in a momentum trade right now. I'm basically in position trading, swing trading, and scalp trading. So that's something right there. And then this is something kind of interesting. When you're trading, and the reasons why maybe people decide to do it or not to do it, is that there are basically 4 trading fears. Number 1 is being wrong. Number 2, losing money, missing out, and leaving money on the table. So these are all things that we get concerned about as traders. They affect us every day. So the thing is learning how to deal with the psychology and not dealing with just focusing on, the right things. And that's what you learn in trading psychology. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you. Now, as a position trader or even as a swing trader, just look at each one of these candles right here represents 1 day, right? Now, right now we're towards the end of January, February, March, but towards the end of March. If you had bought 1 Bitcoin around 1st of January, around, it got down below 16,000. And then now around 16,000. So, And then now it's around 27,000. That is a big swing. That is a big movement, right? That's a lot. That's a good investment. If you bought one, just say you bought it at 17,000 and now it's at 28,000. That's $11,000 profit just buying it and holding it for 3 months. If you had done that with one Bitcoin, that's what's possible here. I mean, now you don't have, the thing is you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You could have bought $100 worth, and then 3 months later, the same $100 is worth $180. Now this is Ethereum. Look at this real quick. Back in around end of December, January, it was around $1,200, and now it's been up over $1,800. That's a $600 profit. If you just had one Ethereum in the 1st of January and you sold it last week, you would have made about almost $600. That's just amazing. That might have been a swing trade example, not really position trade, because we're really position trading in Bitcoin and Ethereum, because I'm going to even zoom it out a little further now, because a lot of people believe that eventually, nobody knows the timeline, but this is over time. What if we get back to the previous highs? What if you even bought one Bitcoin at now 28,000, but then eventually it goes back over 40,000? That's a great profit, right? Same thing with Ethereum. I'm going to zoom out on the Ethereum chart right here for us. Look at this. This is to give you the big picture, right? To give you the big picture. You know, a lot of the professionals in the IM Academy, I've heard a lot of them talk that they think Ethereum could be over 15,000 one day, right? So right now we're at 1,700. So if you bought one at 1,700 and say it went to 17 or 15,000, that's a big price difference, right? If you knew that that was going to happen, without a doubt, not saying it is or it isn't, that's what we, you know, based on what they know, they're saying it's possible. How many would you buy? Many as you could, right? So if you knew Ethereum was $1,774 right now, but you knew for a fact, just even say you knew for a fact within a few years it would be worth, just say $8,000. How many Ethereum would you buy right now if you knew that? Thing is we don't know that. We only know it looking back, but that's the kind of thing. But that's the forethought that we want to have by hanging around these professionals here in the academy, is they teach us what to be on the lookout for, what's good to buy now that's going to multiply like that. These are all their classes. Look at all these classes. Okay, now, one more thing and I'm going to let you go. Now, this is what's interesting. See over here in the corner, daily. Each one of these candles is 1 day. Now, scalp trading is a lot different. It's more like putting digital assets underneath a microscope. And so we're going to look at it at the 15-minute time frame. Like that is just like zoop, just right with a microscope, right? Now, these are the zones that I've been working with right now. And you can see I'm just sharing them with you. We just broken over a zone. We're right at 28,000. So that's the thing. So is it going to stay above? Is it going to stay below? Well, that's where we make our choices. Everybody's different. That's the thing. So if you're a professional, busy professional, and you don't want to spend a lot of time looking at the charts, you're not looking at this, right? This is for people who want to make money on the short moves, but it's higher risk. It takes a lot of time. It takes more effort. I mean, you can set it up in ways that it doesn't take a lot of time, but it takes more time than position trading, just buying it and not looking at it. Versus if you're doing this, you're looking at it, you're in there, you're like, okay, and you're following the zones, you're setting up zones. If you're in this style of trading, this is not for everybody and is not for the faint of heart. But this is Bitcoin right here, the zones I have set up on the 15-minute time frame, and this is Ethereum. It is cruising and looking really strong right now. But these are the zones that it just cleared this zone, as you can see right here. See, this was a zone. See how this was a zone? It cleared it. Look at this. And now it's in the middle of the zone. So it's kind of like it could go up, it could go down. We're watching it. So that's the thing. And whether you're a swing trader or a scalp trader, we make our decisions based on what it does. If you're a position trader, you don't care about that because it doesn't matter. You buy as many as you can right now because you know in the future it's going to be worth a lot more. You're not looking at the short moves like that. Okay. So if you have any questions on this, let me know. I'm really looking just for a few people who just want to connect and rock out digital assets. There are so many things. I'm so excited about it. And this is just one thing. I'm learning from the Rich Dad Poor Dad. Have you ever heard of Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad? He has a game. It's called it's kind of funny. I have it right here. It's called Cash Flow. It's called Cash Flow. And anyway, and in the game, it talks about how to, what to do with our cash flow. And that really is the name of the game. That's kind of the theme of the channel, Fitness and Finance, is health is wealth, cash flow is king. Not just having cash on hand, but cash flow, the incoming cash flow is king. Cash is queen and credit is freedom. See, I had a coach that talked about credit. We want to have good credit because the money that we borrow is cheaper. We can travel, get better credit cards, better housing, car, all that kind of stuff. So that's the thing. So if you have any interest in collaborating with me and joining with me in the academy, let's do it. I mean, this is something, it's an ongoing study. They say if you're going to do it, consider giving yourself about a year to a year and a half to expand the journey because there's just so much going on with it. I'll share one more thing with you and I'll let you go. On top of this is what your back office will look like. On top of all the live interactions, as a DCX member, you get DCX Digital Currency Exchange right here. This is an academy. And you get Learning Digital Exchange Leveraged version, right? This is something you just take your time, maybe watch one video at your pace, whether you're fast or slow pace. You get all these in the back office. Get all these. Look at these. I'm just going to scrolling down all the videos. It takes you from beginner all the way through catching you up on what's important. This is like a whole, like almost like an associate's degree at a college. And this is quite a bit of study, or at least several good courses worth. I mean, oh my goodness, it's called the I Am Academy, right? And then on top of that, we get all of this weekly live coaching where we can jump on the instructor's live classes, ask questions, work out strategies that cater to what we prefer every week. And I get on as many as I can. I line up. If I miss the live, I watch the replay. So anyway, so this is where we're at. This is Bitcoin. This is Ethereum. Take any screenshots if you need it. This is right where we're at. This is a new week. I feel like we're right at a top part right now. So I feel like it is going up. So we're gonna that's what we put it under a microscope here, zone by zone, because it can always go the other way, and it may. It's at 27,000 right now. The funny thing about Bitcoin is it can go back down. It could go back down and go before it goes back up. It's like a wild roller coaster. You don't know what's going to happen. That's why if you're into this kind of stuff and into doing this and trying to make money with your money, it's a fascinating journey. I'm so fascinated with it, and I'd love to collaborate with you on it. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm ready to talk to you about it. And that's it for now. And have a great, productive week. See you on the next lesson.